Hello people, welcome to my new video. In this video, I'm gonna talk about digital citizenship, basically the overview of the 9 elements of a digital citizenship. Let's start. The introduction to digital citizenship. The definition is that digital citizenship is the quality of habits, actions, and consumption patterns that impact the ecology of digital content and communities. In short, it is the exploring of the social, legal, and ethical issues of life with digital media. Bearing in mind the definition, there are certain elements that can discover whether a person is a good digital citizen or not. These elements will be explained and explored in the upcoming minutes, where I'm gonna tell you each and every detail about the elements. The elements clearly present how a digital citizen should be and what characteristics should the person or people entail to be a good digital citizen. This is a picture showing the 9 elements which a digital citizen should have in order to be a good digital citizen. Let's start. The first element is digital access. This is the full electronic participation in society. Technology users need to be aware that not everyone has the same opportunity when it comes to the technology. Working towards equal digital rights and supporting electronic access is the starting point of digital citizenship. Unfortunately, nobody has complete digital access and so don't seem to be able to absolutely participate in digital society. The separation between those who have complete access and people who do not is noted as digital divide. The second element is digital commerce, which is the electronic buying and selling of goods. Technology users need to understand that a large share of market economy is being done electronically. Legitimate and legal exchanges are occurring, but the buyer or seller needs to be aware of the issues associated with it. Users need to learn about how to be effective consumers in a new digital economy. A digital citizen should know how to shop online while being aware of scams and possible identity theft. Not all websites are safe, and poor actions online can follow you through your life. The third element is digital communication, which is the electronic exchange of information. One of the significant changes within the digital revolution is a person's ability to communicate with other people. In the 21st century, communication options have exploded to offer a wide variety of choices. For example, email, cellular phones, and instant messaging. The expanding digital communication options have changed everything because people are able to keep in constant communication with anyone else. Now everyone has the opportunity to communicate and collaborate with anyone from anywhere and anytime. Unfortunately, many users have not been taught how to make appropriate decisions when faced with so many different digital communication options. When you use digital communication is basically about using digital media in a considerate way. The fourth element is digital literacy. It is the process of teaching and learning about technology and the use of technology. A renewed focus must be made on what technologies must be taught as well as how it should be used. New technologies are finding their way into the workplace that are not being used in school. For example, video conferencing, online sharing spaces such as wikis. In addition, workers in many different occupations need immediate information, just-in-time information. This process requires sophisticated searching and processing skills. Learners must be taught how to learn in a digital society. In short, digital literacy is the ability to navigate various digital platforms and understand, access, and communicate through them. Digital literacy is important because we live in a tech-dependent world. We need to become digitally literate to keep up with the changing times. The fifth element is digital etiquette. It is the electronic standard of conduct or procedure. Technology users often see this area as one of the most pressing problems when dealing with digital citizenship. We recognize inappropriate behavior when we see it, but before people use technology, they do not learn digital etiquette, which is the appropriate conduct. Many people feel uncomfortable talking to others about their digital etiquette. Often rules and regulations are created or the technology is simply banned to stop inappropriate use. It is not enough to create rules and policy. We must also teach everyone to become responsible digital citizens in this new society. Digital literacy is a very important aspect as today's generations use technology the most and rely more on internet. The sixth element is digital law. It is the electronic responsibility for actions and deeds. Digital law deals with the ethics of technology within a society. Unethical use manifests itself in form of theft and crime. Ethical use manifests itself in the form of abiding by the laws of society. Users need to understand that stealing or causing damage to other people's work, identity, or property online is a crime. There are certain rules of society that users need to be aware in an ethical society. These laws apply to anyone who works or plays online. Hacking into others' information, downloading illegal music, plagiarizing, creating destructive worms, viruses, or creating Trojan horses, sending spam, or stealing anyone's identity or property is unethical. Digital law involves using technology and online resources appropriately, ethically, and within the law. The seventh element is digital rights and responsibilities. They are those freedoms extended to everyone in a digital world. Just as in the South African Constitution, where there is a Bill of Rights, there is a basic set of rights extended to every digital citizen. Digital citizens have the right to privacy, free speech, etc. Basically, digital rights must be addressed, discussed, and understood in the digital world. With these rights also come responsibilities as well. Users must help define how the technology is to be used in an appropriate manner. In a digital society, these two areas must work together for everyone to be productive. The eighth element is digital health and wellness, which is the physical and psychological well-being in a digital technology world. Eye safety, repetitive stress syndrome, and sound ergonomic practices are issues that need to be addressed in the new technological world. Beyond the physical issues are those of the psychological issues that are becoming more prevalent, such as internet addiction. Users need to be taught that there are inherent dangers in technology. Digital citizenship includes a culture where technology users are taught how to protect themselves through education. People should be extra cautious regarding their health. The ninth element is digital security. It is the electronic precaution to guarantee safety, which is self-protection. In any society where individuals don't face or disrupt other people, the same is true for the digital community. It is not enough to trust other members for our own safety. In our own homes, we put locks on our doors and fire alarms in our houses to provide some level of safety. The same must be true for the digital security. We need to have virus protection, backups of data, and third control of our equipment. As responsible citizens, we must protect our information from outside forces that may cause disruption or harm. Similar to protecting themselves the personal responsibility. Understanding and being aware of attacks and how to prevent them are important skills today. I hope that the video will help you understand the whole concept of digital citizenship. In conclusion, we can say that not all about technology is bad or dangerous. However, it is our responsibility to investigate and learn how to be good digital citizens in order to use technology in a responsible manner. Even though the internet has unlimited possibilities, it does not mean we have to do everything. Sometimes the internet is not fair, but it is also very free. I'm sure by going through this video, you have got the idea of the concept of digital citizenship. And lastly, if you put anything on the internet, be careful, it is not always safe. Lastly, this is the page of reference. These are all the websites that I have used to compile information about digital citizenship. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it.